Good morning. I have literally just woken up and I'm gonna be truthful, I have not wanted to film anything for a couple of weeks, mainly a few days, because I've been feeling a bit rough, but I don't know what it is in particular. I don't know if it's hormones or pure laziness, or anyway, I've been feeling a bit lethargic and a bit energy sapped. So this morning my intention was to wake up at around 6 and my alarm went off, and it's now, let's see the time, 10 to 9, so we're doing well. But what I am going to do, because for the past week or so, let me go back. So yesterday I had every intention of going to the gym. I walked all the way down, I started my warm-up and I started to feel really dizzy, and so I stopped my warm-up and I walked all the way back up. I thought I was gonna pass out and went back to sleep. So I don't think I am being lazy. I think there is something up with me, but I don't know exactly what. So today I have had a lie-in, but I am going to try and do a little Pilates class a bit later. But I just basically wanted to film something. I know I'm not exactly feeling my best right now, but maybe that's when it's important to film. So what I'm going to do today is just a few work bits, and I'm also going to just catch you up on my life basically and what's going on. I'm going to try and eat well today, just do all the things that I know make me feel better in the long run. So hopefully over the next few days I feel back to myself, because I absolutely don't at the moment. So anyway, that's where we are. So just a little life catch up. So I'm still in Tenerife. I've been here for about 6 weeks now, and I am in a new apartment. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But I have actually booked my flight home. So I'm going home in 2 weeks' time. And I have loved my time here, but I am excited to go home for a few reasons, and one of them is because I need desperately beauty treatments done. I literally need a full body 360 MOT. I have my Invisalign trays, which I've had in, so they're meant to be changed weekly, and I've had them in for 7 weeks, and they're literally, I don't know if you can see, but they're like brown and green. So I need to go to the dentist. I need to get a haircut because the split ends are serious, they're not good. So I need to get my hair dyed. When I say dyed, I basically want like a gloss on it, because my goal at the minute is just to get my hair to a healthier state. Before I came here, I had it dyed twice, and I went to a place that I don't usually go to, and they effed up my hair a little bit. So I'm going to go back to my old hairdresser and get that sorted. One good thing is that my skin has been, so in terms of acne, so that was something that I was struggling with before I came here, and I don't know what it is, if it's the sun, the lifestyle, but my skin has cleared up a little bit. Although, God, I'm moaning a lot today. But I think I said it in my last vlog. Whenever you hit your 30s, all of the bad habits that you had previously start to come out. So I used to go on sunbeds when I was a teenager and in my 20s, and now I'm in my 30s. Even though I put Factor 50 on my face every single day, you can see the pigmentation into my eyes, which is fantastic. So when I go home, I'm also going to try and get that sorted. Apparently laser is the best thing for that, so I'm going to get that sorted. I think it would be good to do a little vlog of all of the treatments and stuff, because obviously this series is all about getting hotter in your 30s, becoming the best version of yourself. So that's what we're going to do. So at the moment, whilst I'm still here, I just want to get back in my routine, because obviously I haven't been feeling great, and and I kind of just want to prep for going home, if that makes sense. So book in all of my appointments, and yeah, just be feeling really, really good. I'm still doing my arm's getting tired. I'm still doing my 100-day challenge with my clients. It's only really this past week that's gone a bit pooey, but that's okay. We're going to get back on it today slowly, and yes, so what I'm going to do now is just show you the view of where we're staying, because it's beautiful. So this is literally, as you step outside, got a little hammock there, but look how pretty that view is. So nice. Definitely not going to have that in England, sadly. Also, how cute are my new shoes? They're so pretty, aren't they? Usually I don't go for colour, but I'm trying really hard to wear more colour, and these are like a mustardy, I guess. So cute. I thought I would tell you about quite a big life event of mine, actually. So one of my goals has been always to own property, and a couple of years ago I was working in a pub. I literally had no money to my name at all, quite a bit of debt. And fast forward a couple of years, my business has really grown and done so well, and I am now in a position where I have been approved for a mortgage. So whilst I've been here, I've been shipping my mum off to different viewings, which has been interesting. But the theory behind that is, so my mum is a qualified architectural technician, and my parents have bought property before, and I don't know what I'm looking at. So I would go in a property, think it looked great, and my mum could go in there and be like, actually there's damp here, there's this here. And I'm not saying that she's an expert, but she knows a lot more than me. So she's been going to these viewings, and she found a property which is within my budget, but there's a lot of work to be done. So I kind of weighed it up, and I was like, what do I want this property for? Like, ideally I'd want it to be an investment, so one that I could put some money into and then I could earn money out of it. So I weighed it up in my head and decided to make an offer, and went back and forth with the landlord, and yeah, so now I've made an offer, it's been accepted. And as soon as I found that out, I felt immediate anxiety. Like, I was very excited, but I was like, oh my god, this is such an adult thing to own a property. And obviously I have to go through all of the legal work and all the forms and everything I haven't done before, so it's a lot of figuring out, and it might not happen. You still need to wait for completion, obviously, but yeah, I can't believe that it could even be a possibility, to be honest. So hopefully the plan is, because the landlord wants to sell the property by Christmas, so by Christmas I'll have a property. It will need a lot of work doing, and what I would love to do is to continue my travels, so maybe go to Thailand whilst my house is being done up a little bit. And in an ideal world, I'd come back in a few months and have the perfect house and live in it, but that probably won't happen. But I think I'm excited for the challenge. So one thing I've got a cramp in my hand. What I basically want to do is maintain my coaching business, but have another business, which is where I do up properties and sell them on, just as a personal challenge, but also obviously a long-term investment for myself. So the fact that that's all happening due to my own hard work is kind of wild to think about. So yeah, so my intention is to vlog a lot of that process as well, and fill you in, but that's where we're at the moment. So yeah, exciting stuff. Okay, now I am gonna wash my face because I'm sick of looking at myself like this. I'm gonna wash my face, have a shower, get a coffee and do some work. Oh god, this light is horrendous. Just to deep puff, get in the shower, get dressed, do some work. And my little routine is that I always wash my face and watch TikToks at the same time, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and I'm going to brush my teeth. That's the plan. Another exciting thing in my life at the moment, potentially the most exciting thing. So I had a boob job and boob lift almost 3 months ago, and I have had to wear this compression bra for the past 3 months, and I only have 5 days left, and I'm so excited. I actually can't explain how challenging it has been to wear this in the boiling heat. So I'm literally gonna ping it off down the road, get my boobs out, wiggle them all around, and enjoy the fruits of my labour. I bought this little cleanser whilst I've been over here, and it comes with this little brush, which is actually so useful. So you just squeeze it out, dab it on, and rub it in. Gorge. Okay, so whilst I have this on, I'm just going to show you what I do to do my little gua sha. So I have this, I think is it a jade stone? I don't really know what that means, but so I get a little bit of the gooey stuff, and 10 times I rub by my ears, because that's where you have your lymph nodes. Also, don't quote me on this, I'm not an expert, but this is what I do every morning. And then you rub by your nose, because there's more there. And then up here too, there are some down here and like under here. But I don't want to get my dressing gown all wet, so I'm just going to do up here. I'll do here as well. Why not? Okay, and then you get your stone, and I'm just gonna take it along my jaw 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna switch the shower on as well while I'm here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm out of the shower, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of skincare, brush my teeth, and then get dressed, put some makeup on, and get my coffee. So I've been using a little peptide cream on my neck, because we're in our 30s now. We don't want saggy necks. Hyaluronic acid. I've been trying not to do too much with my skin because it's in, oh my god, you moved. This is not a very good place to put you, and I also look naked now, so thank you. Need a mini tripod. I've got a bigger one for filming, but it's not ideal in here. Oh, I feel like you're gonna slip down further. Anyway, I've got this eye cream, but I'm kind of running out. So again, I need to go back home, get some more. See that pigmentation? Oh, scary. And then the last thing for my face, factor 50. trying to get into the habit. I absolutely hate putting makeup on. I hate it. I just think it's such a chore. Like, some people find it really relaxing, and this also isn't me being a pick-me girl. Like, I genuinely just hate doing it. Like, hopefully when or if I'm in the position where I have boundless amounts of money, I would pay a makeup artist to do my makeup every day, but until then you're gonna have to make do. So one thing I have been trying to do is switch up my makeup a little bit, because I feel like in your 20s the natural look serves you really well, because obviously that's when, well, this is debatable, but supposedly it's when you're in like your peak natural beauty phase. So I'm switching things up ever so slightly, and I've been trying to do more makeup on my eyes, and I've been putting you know, like the old school way of doing eyeliner, like on your waterline. Is it even old school? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's how long I've been out the makeup game, but I was doing that, but it kind of seemed a little bit heavy for like every day. So I've just been adding a little liquid liner wing, and because I've got quite hooded eyes and they're quite like pinched together, I have to like drag it outwards, so rather than going up I have to drag it out. So that's what we're gonna do today. But the skin is much the same, apart from obviously those areas, which are now quite hard to cover, to be honest. So I'm really hoping that the laser does its thing. Okay, so now we're at the tricky bit now, where I'm gonna try and do a little wing. I'm gonna have to stand up for it, I think. That was terrible. Fantastic. Alright, let's try and tidy it up a little bit. This is why I had to make it. Okay, try that. That's slightly better. Still not good, but CBA. Okay, other one. This is actually the side that I find hardest, ironically, so here we go. My hair is insane, but that looks a little bit better. Have to work with that. Okay. Now some mascara. That's another thing that I need to do when I'm home. So this is getting to the point where it it's starting to rip your eyelashes out, and I don't have a spare little rubber thing, so. Didn't actually rip any out this time, that's good. Now I've got to figure out what to do with my hair. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna tie it up and plait it. Because really, what I'd love to do is wash it and straighten it again, but just adding more heat to my already frazzled hair. There we go, that's a bit better. Here's how it looks in natural light. I'm just going to plait that little bit, put something on my lips, and then I'm ready to start the day. I'm going to do some work on my laptop. I've got a meeting at 12, I think, so I'm basically, another exciting thing is that I'm getting an app designed for my coaching. So the meeting's about that. I'm gonna get a coffee. God, I do need to put something on my lips. Get a coffee, get some food, film a Pilates class, although I really don't want to because I still feel like I have no energy. So if it comes to the bit and I'm still like, we'll see, basically. We'll see. Okay, let's go. I'll go for this one. Here it is.
Morning!
Morning!
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We've got the same hairstyle today. Ooh, yeah.
Wow. You're literally glowing.
Do you think so?
You're literally glowing. You look so healthy.
Thank you. It is such a nice day today. So what my plan is I'm gonna walk to, it's like a brunch and fruit bar, I think, that I met a girl here who said it was really nice, so I'm gonna walk there. It's about 45 minutes and I look like an actual egg. So it's 45 minutes, so I figure if I don't get round to filming my Pilates class, or I don't feel like it, at least I've done a 45-minute walk there and back. Take my new shoes out for a spin as well. Hello again. So I got back from eating my lunch around 2 hours ago. As you can tell, words aren't coming out of my mouth because I feel really tired. So I did a 45-minute walk there, ate my lunch, which was really nice, by the way. And that has been one thing since being in Tenerife, it's really hard to get healthy food. So that's why I walked such a distance, because I had a recommendation and the food was so nice. And also the customer service as well. It was a place called Suka, not sponsored or anything. I'd love them to pay me in free food, but yeah, it was lovely. And you know, whenever you just feel like you've eaten something really nourishing and it feels good for that purpose as well. But the customer service was so nice, to the point where I actually bought 2 drinks I didn't want because the girl was so nice. And then as I was leaving, she was like, "Bye, Queen," and I was like, "Ah, you're so sweet." Anyway, I think I'm gonna have a little nap now. I don't even know what the time is. I think it's like 4 or 5. I've basically since I've been back, I have been filling out some forms for my solicitor to do with my new property, which is really daunting. And I've just been looking at all of the questions. Like, I do not know any of this. Do I need a will? I don't know. What's a declaration of independence? I don't know. So I'm gonna try and figure out that. I'm gonna have a little nap and then For dinner, I don't actually think I'm going to be that hungry. I've kind of been snacking throughout the day, so I'll let you know what I eat, but I think I'm going to round this off here because I'm shattered. So I'm going to finish the forms, have a little nap, eat some food. Oh, I've got one more call later on today with a new client, so that's what I'm going to do. And I will what am I saying? Catch up with you soon, but thank you so much for watching. Bye.